Today I'll be doing an overview on Wolverine Old Man Logan by Mark Millar and Steve McNiven. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rasan427. Today I'm actually doing an overview / review on Wolverine Old Man Logan. This is actually by Mark Millar and Steve McNiven. And I mean, this book is just absolutely one of my favorites. This is Essential Wolverine. And the thing about this book is I actually love it so much. But I actually wasn't even going to actually... Well, it's not like I wasn't going to read it. But I held off from reading it for a long time. Because I was just like, Because to me, I like the movie Logan, but I don't like it as much as other people. So I was just kind of like, you know. And it was like an Elseworld story, older Wolverine. So I was just like, I could hold off on that. But I can't believe I held off for that long. I mean, I'm probably glad because I probably appreciate it more than I would have done back then. But I mean, this is literally one of my favorite comic book stories of all time, if not my absolute favorite one. I haven't read the ongoing series for this. I definitely got to check that one out, but it's not done by these two. But I believe it's done by Bendis, I want to say. I might be wrong about that. But this is Wolverine Old Man Logan by Mark Millar and Steve McNiven, who's one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite writers as well. So, I mean, this is just everything that I want. You see on the side it says Marvel Old Man Logan, Millar, and McNiven. Now, what this actually collects is Wolverine number 66 to 72, because this is actually in the middle of his ongoing series. And then it actually collects Old Man Logan, Wolverine Old Man Logan Giant Size. Now, what I thought this was a Wolverine, like, mini-series, but it's actually in between the actual run of Mark Millar, because I believe the omnibus collects his Enemy of the State stuff and it collects this stuff right here. So I believe this is in the middle of Jason Aaron's run, I want to say, but retails for actually $30. You shouldn't really pay that. I mean, there's ways to actually get it cheaper, but this is actually a wraparound cover. See, it's this awesome cover right here. So much cool stuff inside this book. Now, if you don't know, this is actually supposed to be a dystopian type future where, like, you know, everything went bad. This is actually the rest of the Old Man Logan stuff. See, there's eight. No, what's? She might get more than that. Oh, so there's volume 0. So there is 8 volumes. So you got volume 1, which is this, volume 0, and then you have the rest of it. Wolverine Old Man Logan. I mean, the artwork in this book is that's one of the reasons it takes over time, because I love Steve McNiven. That's the only 2 series like ongoing. He's done a lot of covers. I believe he still does covers to this day. Is this and Civil War? Now I believe he actually takes a while. I believe that season Civil War was coming out late, but because his artwork, you see, I mean, it was just absolutely beautiful. You get Hawkeye, get stuff with the Hawks, and this cover right here, Michael Turner, who actually did stuff with them on Civil War as well. But yeah, this is a dystopian future where it's like basically all the superheroes gone. There's a few left, but all the superheroes gone. Now I will be talking about the book. I won't go all the way in detail with it, but Wolverine, he has a family and everything like that. So that's how this book actually starts off. And man, this book is just absolutely it was just so much better than what I would have expected. You have a whole Hulk family, which is a lot of crazy stuff with actually them, which you actually get into. You get Old Man Hawkeye, who's actually blonde at this point. He's actually blinded the Wolverine, who's actually trying to fight back. So the world is actually controlled by different villains, since basically the plot is all the villains actually took over the world. You actually see, as you see right here, see Kingpin, Hawkland, Doomslayer, President's Quarter. They actually took over and stuff, but then something actually happens to Wolverine's family, and that makes him go out on a hunt and stuff like that, and actually want to pursue and actually see what's going on with this future world and stuff like that. And actually the Hawks, Wolverine actually lives in a place where the Hawks actually are taking over. You see we get multiple Ghost Riders. So it's just basically, you're just going out there and they're just doing, basically do whatever you want. With a story like this, there's just endless possibilities, because you don't have to deal with continuity because it's all the way in the future. But you get a lot of Easter eggs inside this book, a lot of great Easter eggs. Then you get Peter Parker's daughter inside this book as well. So that's really cool right there. But it's basically a Hawkeye and Wolverine team up. So that was great. I didn't know Hawkeye played that big of a role inside this book right here. But you actually get, I want to say that's Luke Cage. But yeah, just the artwork in this book, just the action is the very action-packed book. That's something that's great as well. Very action-packed book. Definitely, if you're a Wolverine fan, you will like it. Now, there's actually twist in this book that actually comes up into why basically things went wrong for Wolverine specifically. There's a huge twist inside this book, and it's absolutely good. It's something that it was kind of like they were building towards it, but then it's like just the way they did it was just like, wow. They actually did like that. And you see the twist is actually, I believe this is the twist. Right here, Wolverine's actually killing all these villains, and then you find out who it actually is and what Mysterio is actually doing. And it's just like, wow. Like, just absolutely great. And artwork just adds to it. You get Ant-Man Easter eggs. You get the dinosaur Venom. I believe this is where you get the Ant-Man as well. So that's absolutely amazing. Get Dr. Doom in this book. This is actually get the Ant-Man, which actually they showed in Deadpool and Wolverine, which Deadpool and Wolverine took some stuff from here as well. Even though this is supposed to be based on Logan, which really Logan really kind of wasn't really nothing like that, which they really couldn't, because you didn't have Hawkeye, you didn't have the Hawks. You basically had to have the whole MCU in order to really make an Old Man Logan movie. You really had to have the MCU. But they did it pretty much, I'd say, as best as they could. You get Red Skull in this book, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I believe this is, I'm about to say Sebastian Stan, the actor. Bucky Barnes one right here. But that might be supposed to be Steve Riley. I actually got to read this again. You see, he put the mask on. Then he had this huge fight actually between them. That's absolutely awesome. But yeah, this is just such a great book. Definitely recommend actually picking this up and actually reading this book right here. And then the ending is great as well with Wolverine and Hulk. You get that classic stuff between them. And I think most people know the actually ending to this. But yeah, just such a great book. Really highly recommend it. Actually, getting into the extras, you get some variant covers. It's a modern book. So, of course, you get variant, get the Dynamic Forces, get Maury Hollowell. You get unused cover for Chapter 1. Wizard number 202 cover. I believe that's one of the last wizards. I believe Wizard number 211 is the last one. You get a one by Ed McGuinness, Paulo Rivera, and you get some cool concepts by Steve McNiven. But yeah, it's such a great book, and it's really something that I held off on reading for a while. I was like, wow, I can't believe I held off on reading this, because it really is that good. Like, it seriously is that good. And definitely give me your thoughts inside the comment section below. What do you think about Wolverine Old Man Logan? This is something I definitely recommend picking up. I got the trade paperback. I believe there's like probably a hardcover of it, oversized hardcover. It's collected in the Mark Miller omnibus, which is long out of print, going for way over retail. So until they reprint that, which I'll definitely pick that up, because I have this, but I don't have Enemy of the State. So if they actually reprint that, which they probably will, I definitely will pick that up as well. But yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about Wolverine Old Man Logan? Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, man.